Good morning, traders. This is Perry Wilkie with StartupTrading.com. It is 15 minutes till it is a quarter till 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, October 3rd, which should have been non-farm payroll day, but because of the government shutdown, we had non-farm nothing, right? So that was a lot of fun. Uh, so as we kind of look back at yesterday, uh, we basically opened up right at the expected high move of the day in the Nasdaq, just kind of petered back down into uh, that top uh, poor structure uh, that was there, and then from that point on, uh, just the same thing with the ES. We got down to that second level for it, but we did not get down to that second level for the Nasdaq. So we'll see if we get trade some more of these today. So for the ES, that's going to be your bogey line to see if we hold up above this bottom of this poor structure, and the same for the Nasdaq, right? So this is think about this as a separate auction down here. So it's either gonna really hold and do and stay in there and just float through that auction lower, or it's going to reject from there and move higher, as it's been the case for many weeks now. So let's get into it. Kind of just sitting up here up on these all-time highs. No real catalyst news-wise for anything except for the government is not operating at all. So, there's that. But really, as I'm trading while I'm talking, uh, not a lot to be gleaned from, just here. So, uh, really, anything all the way down to 6,700 would be, in play probably today. And then the same for the Nasdaq. Anything down to basically 24,850 is probably, nothing to, skip on. And then, basically we've tested unchanged now, and we could just float through. So that structure that I was talking about, looking at, that really needs to hold, you know, that 850 again is the bottom of this poor structure. So we could, easily get down there and test that, and this 67 uh, 35 uh, as well for the ES. So looking at positioning, 605 is going to be, a large gamma. Here for the Qs, your call wall has moved up to 610 for the for today and next week. However, long term, it's still sitting at 600. So, all things being equal, we could just uh, come down here to 600 and kind of pin that for this week, and let the because it doesn't look like anything is going to happen at all in the near future with the government, right? So they could just put a pin on it right there at 600 and see, but you got to get through 605 first, and then 670 is the call wall for the SPY for today and long term, and then for next week it's already down to 667, which is only $3 more, right? It's only 30 handles lower, basically at that point in time, and then we'll see where we go. But so 6,700 is going to be a bogey line, right? We closed at 67.15 yesterday. We're basically unchanged right now, so that's about 15 points lower. You can see that there's probably quite a few stops down right under yesterday's bell low as well, and the expected low move of the day, status quo, right, just gets you down to 66.80, which would be about only probably 18 points under that low from yesterday. So I want to see if what we get in this value, right? We're just right at the value area high right now. I want to see if we start leaking into it. The point of control yesterday for the Nasdaq is 25,063. We just uh, basically almost hit the point of control for the ES from yesterday. That's at 66 half, right? We're trading 68 half right now, but we've been floating around down in there. So uh, I really want to see how this market opens up. We had that trending day up a couple of days ago, so we could just kind of peter back down into Friday, let traders go. But until we get out of the expected range of the day, that's just your top to bottom of the range. So basically, you're looking at 66.80 up to 67.50 is status quo for the cash market. And looking at the Nasdaq, you're looking at 24,950 and 25,000, 265 basically are your levels for status quo. For the ES, status quo is 6730 to 6804 basically. So not too, we're unchanged. I mean, what else can we really say here? We're just, we're expecting news this morning. Of course, we didn't get any because, our government's on the ball. Um, so we'll just have to see. So watch these large gamma areas as inflection points potentially today. And the same thing, you know, the sooner you make your bucks, not that you need to be in a hurry to do it, but pick a number before you start trading today that if you get, on a day that might not do a whole lot, uh, except for shake and bake a couple people, uh, pick that number, and when you hit it, just be done, right? Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday. We'll see what Jack